So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round...
Takes a shot! Goal! Milan! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's skewed away. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Well, they've got it again. Now it's Rodri, looking to play him in. He has found the way through. Mbappe! Oh, Red, nice interception. And they've got rid. Rodri. Looking for options for movement. Kerkez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to pass it through. Lewandowski is flagged offside. Rodri, played down the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
Picture this, I'm posted, minding my business. Trying to play cool, so I did resist for a little bit. But the whole playlist was lit, and then I implement. A little foot tap, then I flick the wrist, and then I twist the hip, and then I thought this cool, I'ma stick with this. She can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang, and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 wanna dance. I wanna, what you wanna do? What you go to? Rock the old school? Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance. All I wanna do is move on the boogaloo, I'ma groove my body. I just gotta lose the shoes when that fool get loose, know that you can't stop it. Watch this, look at how I work that pocket. Look at how I flow like rocket.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Red is the colour. It's shot at goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the young Lenny Yoro will be key here, Peter, because he's going to be the one who
Shoots! And it's a goal! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is a great pick out. Oh, super! And he shoots! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Neymar, picked out, and the finish! Yes! And they're at it again, in double quick time. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt...
Shot, surely! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's in! It could be a lifeline! Two more needed! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So is this the start of a comeback? Cafu is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Casemiro unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Ronaldo. Chance! And he's heaved it away. Neymar. great ball, and he's in here, and the shot! Off the post! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
And he thumps it clear. Out of play for a throw. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's had a shot! And it's in! And they are cruising away. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So now the difference is 3. Neymar. Can he get it through? Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's... Oh, what has happened here? And he's following up! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Final action of the first half.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Really has been... Goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Brahim Diaz takes control of it and he's on the move. And that was very necessary. Out to the left it goes. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Adams. Knocks it into space. And it's Serginho. And here's Brahim Diaz. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! They want to be quick to recover this. Casemiro. He really is being given no time to... And a chance! They've done it! And with that, he takes home the match ball. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every...
Great chance! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 65 minutes is...
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Serginho is wide and looking to get onto this. Ahmad. It's run loose here, and he's picked it up out wide. Brahim Diaz. And he's in on decent chance!